Around the Table on Harrison's Original, KHOZ.
And welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann.
Yeah.
It is Tuesday, August the 11th.
Absolutely.
You know what? Kiddos went back to school today.
Oh, they started today?
I believe so.
All the schools or just Harrison?
I don't know the answer to. My granddaughter doesn't start till the 25th, but she's in Springfield or Republic.
Okay.
But I think Harrison School started really
Well,
back
good.
today with
You
their
know what that
students and
means.
all that. What does that
You
mean?
need your driving habits to change.
Well, you got to watch for the school buses.
Yeah, you really do. And I see all these videos where people are in a hurry and the school bus, stops and the lights
Yes.
and the sign comes out and they zoom around them like
You
I don't have
cannot
time.
do that.
It's dangerous.
You know,
to do
I've
that.
seen they've posted some, I don't know who did it, but some pictures of if a school bus is stopped and it's however many lanes, everybody stops.
Yes.
Everybody.
On both sides.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know about on a 4-lane highway. But,
Median.
Yeah,
I
median.
don't know.
But I would tend to think you should all stop.
If you don't know,
Stop.
pull over.
Stop. Yeah.
Let the idiots pass, right?
Well, yeah. Yeah. Because there are some.
And I've seen more cops. I saw more cops out this morning. So,
Well, good.
so that's good. I think they're out making sure that everybody's safe.
I do want to know, have you taken a drive through Goblin Drive yet?
No, I have not. Is
I have
it
not
open?
either. Yeah, they
I thought it
opened
was
it. No, they opened it in
Oh.
time for school.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here's the deal. Here's the scoop. They were working on Hester Drive there by the Med and all
yeah.
that, and they pulled that crew to go finish out on Goblin Drive before school started
Okay.
so they could have that project done, and now they're back on this.
Okay.
Because I've heard several comments on, they just quit. They just
Well,
quit here.
yeah,
Well, they
there's-
didn't just quit.
Yeah. And where's this crew from? They're probably not. Everyone's
know if
not
they're-
from here.
Yeah, I don't know who's.
Yeah, because they have to pull people from all over the state to do these
Right.
jobs. Yeah.
Right. I don't know. You and Kelly did not happen to go to Hannah Harper, correct?
We did not.
Right.
No.
People, I guess,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
stayed.
They did stay. Some people did leave. I think there's like 2,900 people there, almost 3,000
that's
people.
awesome for Harrison,
And
Arkansas.
there's some drone footage of the crowd, and it was a huge turnout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with the weather and the delay and all that,
Yeah.
people stuck around. So I'm
I'm glad they did that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kudos to that team of people who
Yeah.
whooped that sucker into shape. Wah, wah, wah. I don't know what I'm doing. Playing with my mouse this morning.
Playing with your mouse?
Yeah. So it's been my weekend.
Yeah.
For 4 days.
You got a long weekend. You got a Friday and a Monday off.
I have been busy doing things though, trying
Yeah,
to put
we're
my
all-
house back in order.
Yeah. The running joke around here is how much we hate you.
Is it?
Oh yeah.
Why?
Well, the conversations hadn't changed over the years, but it's basically the same. No, we're glad you're enjoying yourself.
I
Yeah.
am eating it up
Good.
a bit.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all did a great job yesterday. That's all I can say.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kelly started her Ozarks.
Yeah.
Uncovered. Ozarks Uncovered, and she's having fun doing the research. I know she's wanting to rely on a lot of people to
Pipe.
submit some of their stories and some of the secrets that they know and stuff like that. But there's a lot out there.
Well, and y'all
about
focused
this.
on Rush, Arkansas yesterday.
Yeah, which I think we all know about. I think we know a little bit about it. But the underlying thing about this thing is the history of this area. If we stop talking about things that happened our generations back, then we start losing. People ask, and I get this sometimes on Facebook. Somebody will ask about something downtown. Well, I was here back then. I know the answer to that.
Right.
I mean, if you don't pipe up and talk about it,
If you don't share the stories.
The Lena Francis flower place a couple weeks ago. And you knew about some of that because your family owned part of that.
Yeah.
So, it's good to, some people don't like history, but if we don't learn from our history, we just repeat things.
Right. And I mean, it's important for that history to be passed on from generation to generation.
Yeah.
There's one that has to do with the cave out at Marble Falls. There was an old, anyway, I'll put her on that. I'm going to have to research enough to be able to
There's a lot of stuff going on around this
stuff.
area,
Yeah. Some cool stuff.
I was talking with Todd Scarborough this weekend, and he's...
You laugh.
Well, I laugh because I don't know if he has a job. I know that he...
Does he personal train people still?
Well, he may still do that, yeah. But right now he's spelunking in caves. And he's finding finding caves, and he'll dig in them. And this won't be on the National Forest or government land or anything.
Right.
But caves were a long time ago shelters for Native Americans. And if the weather was bad, they'd go in there.
Right.
And they would set up shop. They'd make their arrowheads and whatever. And he digs and he finds arrowheads and all kinds of things in there.
Yeah.
So, no telling.
Arrowheads are everywhere. My brother has gone and found a bunch of arrowheads. Yeah. It's just it just shows you whose land we're on.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Kind
of took it from them. You know what I mean? Nobody talks about it, but it's the truth.
Very good.
It's the truth. So
well,
you know what else? What?
Yeah, if you have a story that about this area, doesn't have to be in a history book. It could be your own personal story about your grandparents or your great-great-grandparents or an old lore about what happened to the settlers in this area.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff going on. So
we'd
like to know about it. Share your stories on our Facebook page.
Yeah, on our Around the Table page. Or message us or something and give us some insight. Maybe we'll pick you to be on here.
Yeah.
To talk about it personally.
Sure.
Right?
I told Kelly yesterday, I think you're just doing research for a history book you want to write.
I think she wants she wants to write one too. She likes to do she likes to research.
She does.
Yeah, that's why she's a good author.
Okay. Heat advisory all week.
Dude, it is hot. It was hot. It is hot.
Well, and older people, I warn you that you may think that you can do the same thing that you used to do 20 years ago and getting out and just being out in the heat, not doing anything, but you will dehydrate, you will get sick, and you may not be able to make it back in the house. So be careful with yourself.
Very.
Yes.
Overkill.
If you can pull the skin on your knuckles and it stays there, you are dehydrated.
But I drink so much. I'm dehydrated, and I drink so much freaking water. It's nuts.
Yeah, but you release a lot of it too.
But I release a lot of it too. Yeah.
So be careful.
Well, while we're talking about that, let's do some weather.
Okay.
Oh, let's not do that because it's a little bit early for that one. I believe I hit the wrong deal. Sunny and hot today with a high of 99. Heat index value as high as 109. Let's see, tonight mostly clear with a low of 77. And then Wednesday, sunny and hot with a high of 99 again. A heat index value is up to 106.
Hot.
Wednesday night, mostly clear with a low of 78. And then Thursday, sunny and hot with a high of 98. Thursday night, mostly clear with a low of 77. Then take it away, Dan.
Yeah, look here on Friday. It's still going to be sunny and very, very hot. High near 99. Heat index is going to be a 108. Friday night, low 76. Saturday, hot one more time. Very hot. Heat indexes are going to be way over 100 degrees. Saturday night, low 77. 100 on Sunday. Sunny and very, very hot. Sunday night, low 76. And then Monday again, it dropped a couple degrees, but it's still hot at 98 degrees.
We moved into our house the hottest week of August, whatever that was, 12, 13 years ago. And I think we're going to experience August,
same kind of thing.
The same kind of thing. It is like brutal out there, folks. So Be prepared. Drink lots of water and
not-
replace your electrolytes.
Yes.
Pedialyte if you need it. Whatever it is you need. Gatorade, all that stuff. Okay. Man, we went through that fast.
We did. Well, it's not much of a. There's no precipitation in the forecast.
There's no variation at all,
No,
is
no
there?
variation. So it's
hot.
just extremely hot.
Okay. So, are you ready?
I is ready.
Okay, we're going to do something else. What I tried to do earlier. But here we go. Let me put this little graphic up.
Okay.
Okay. And here we go. I could have put so many on this. What household chore do you hate the most?
All of them.
All of them, okay.
All of them.
There's not one particular.
Oh, I don't know. I don't like chores. I don't like household chores.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind putting the dishes in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
I don't mind taking them out.
You don't want to wash
I
them
don't
out
mind-
like by hand if you have to do
Well,
it by
I
hand.
I do it at the office. I
have to.
ate lunch there, so I wash my own dishes. Probably clothes, folding and putting up clothes.
Folding is mine.
Yeah.
Yesterday Richard wanted me to do something, and I said, this is the third time I've turned this dryer on to try to get the wrinkles
Oh,
out
my
of this
gosh.
mess because
Yeah.
I've left it in here. You're going to have to wait. You know, I'm like, yeah, the folding is
Yeah.
not my forte.
Well, I got a tip. Is it his stuff that's wrinkledy shirts? Or
Huh?
What's wrinkledy?
Anything that's in the, I don't wash them separate. It all goes to,
okay.
we all cohabitate in the dryer.
Oh, okay.
All our clothing. So what's your tip?
My tip was I have some shirts sometimes that are wrinkled here where it's buttoned up. I don't iron them.
Spray it with water.
I put the shirt on. I get a napkin, wet it, and do this. And by the time I get to the office or something, it's straight.
Well, that's if you don't have a severe wrinkle problem, right?
Yeah. I mean, if it's not wrinkled all over the place.
I'll
But if
take
you
a
got one that's
spray bottle.
curled- Yeah.
Because I don't want to steam something, and usually it'll help with that.
You know they have a product like that, Iron Ease or something like that.
Okay.
And it's a liquid, and you spray it, and it's supposed to just it's supposed to release the wrinkle in the. I bet that's
Can
just
you
full
show
of
me
water.
that again?
I
Release the wrinkle.
feel like I'm a piece of
You
cloth.
just released
I
your
just
wrinkle.
relinkled myself.
Yes. Well, we want.
Oh, boy.
Do we have any responses?
Oh, we do.
I have not.
Let me look. I'm sorry. It's my job.
Yeah, that is your job when you're over there.
Okay. Hit this button. Hit that button. Hit that button one more time.
Hit
sorry.
that button.
Sorry.
It's okay, Dan. We'll forgive you.
Oh boy, we have 14 responses.
Wow.
And here the comments are: Linda Neely says, "Putting up with my husband."
Oh, that's a household chore. Okay.
Okay. Okay. And then Sin Parton said dishes. Jamie Forsey Gonzalez says laundry. It is never ending with kids.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, just get rid of the kids. You won't have the laundry.
You won't have to worry about it.
We don't need to do that. Leisha Graham says all of the above. Vacuuming for sure. Rebecca Martin says folding laundry. Zane Hendry, folding laundry. Kelly says cleaning the bathroom and folding laundry. Liz Torgensen says dusting. Okay. Laundry and dishes says Becca Moore. Paul Barron says dishes. You said folding clothes. Justin Patman says folding clothes. Leslie King says mowing. I like to mow.
Oh, I don't mind to mow so
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Dale Bishop says dusting.
I don't dust.
Yeah.
Someone
We
else
don't dust
does.
either.
Someone else does it.
Yeah.
Just saying. Or
It's-
mine might be
it's
vacuuming or cleaning
tedious.
the toilets. I'm like, ay.
Well,
Yeah.
they're chores. They have to be done. Just put up with it
Well,
while
you
you do it.
do. I mean,
You
either
know what
that or have a
helps?
nasty house.
If you have to do it, you just call your spouse or your partner and you say, "Would you help me?" Because I always try to help. You know, because
Do you?
I don't do the laundry because it's in the space where my mother-in-law is. So I just don't go down there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you know, so
Okay.
but I do I help.
You help clean toilets?
Yeah, if they
Good
need
for
it.
you.
Yeah.
Richard said, if we could always cut costs by like not having someone come clean the house. And I thought, are you going to help me do what they do? If not, we ain't doing that
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah, you need a partner sometimes, but it takes the edge off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, when we're living together and nobody's working, then maybe we'll just be so happy to go help.
Well,
clean the
you'll be
house
like
together.
that picture I showed you earlier of the house.
Oh, no, we're not doing that. I would not be able to thrive in
You'd be
a
a-
house that was total
You may
chaos.
turn into a hoarder.
Uh-uh.
Yeah,
Dude,
you might.
I have gotten rid of so much stuff in the last year, and there's more to be had. But you would be amazed that I am not going to be a hoarder. I guess I was somewhat of a hoarder
Wow.
because I keep having to get rid of crap. But
Well, a hoarder doesn't think that their stuff is bad. They think it's
Right.
all theirs. They know exactly that it's their possession, makes them feel comfortable.
right,
And they go through the
it's a psychological thing. It's
Yeah, I'm
not
sure it
about
is. Yeah,
the
I'm sure it
stuff necessarily.
and we all have stuff.
Right.
And it's always the other person's stuff that needs to go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't
My
mess
st-
with my
don't
stuff.
mess with
Your
my
stuff
stuff.
needs to be put up.
Absolutely.
Okay, we invite you to go to our Around the Table Facebook page and give us your thoughts on what was
Yeah.
that? What was the name of that?
What household chore do you hate the most?
I like all of them. I liked your answer, all of them.
Yeah.
That'll work. Okay.
Thanks for responding. We appreciate it.
Yeah. Now we are going to take a trip down memory history lane. In 1919, Germany's new constitution officially took effect, establishing the Weimar Republic and a democratic government following World War I.
1929, Babe Ruth hits the 500th home run. The Yankees legend became the first Major League Baseball player ever to reach 500 career home runs, a milestone that that was almost unimaginable at the time. You know, and he struck out a lot too.
Don't you feel that pain?
Well, you got to swing to
You
get a
gotta
home
try.
run.
Right. 1934, the notorious federal prison in San Francisco Bay received its first group of inmates. We're talking about Alcatraz.
Okay.
Al Capone would arrive later that very same month.
1942, Hedy Lamarr receives a groundbreaking patent. Actress Hedy Lamarr and composer George Antheil received a patent for a frequency hopping communication system. The concept later contributed to the technologies used in modern wireless communications. Wow, I didn't know that.
And then in 1952, Hussein was proclaimed king at age 16 after his father was declared medically unable to rule. King Hussein would remain on the throne for more than 46 years, and we're talking about the King of Jordan.
Okay. 1960, Chad gains independence. Chad officially became independent from France as a wave of African nations achieved independence during the 1950s and the 1960s.
And in 1962, Nikolaev blasted into orbit aboard Vostok 3. A day later, Vostok 4 launched, putting two crewed spacecraft in orbit simultaneously for the first time.
1965, the Watts riots began in Los Angeles. The traffic stop sparked 6 days of unrest in the Watts neighborhood. The violence resulted in 34 deaths, more than 1,000 injured, and widespread destruction of the city.
In 1972, the final American ground combat unit departed as the United States continued withdrawing forces from Vietnam.
1973, a party helps give birth to hip-hop. Wow, back in 1973, DJ Kool Herc held a back-to-school party at 1520 Sedgwick Avenue in the Bronx. His technique of extending instrumental breaks helped establish what would become hip-hop.
Throw us down a beat, Dan. 1973, George Lucas's nostalgic film about teenagers cruising in 1962 became a surprise hit and helped launch or boost the careers of Ron Howard, Richard Dreyfuss, and Harrison Ford. And we're talking about American Graffiti.
Yeah, I think they shot that in a weekend.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's really weird. 1984, Reagan makes his famous hot mic joke during a sound check before his weekly radio address. President Reagan jokingly announced that he had outlawed Russia and that bombing would begin in 5 minutes. The joke quickly became international news. I would think so.
Yeah. 1992, the enormous shopping and entertainment complex, we're talking about Mall of America, opened in Bloomington, Minnesota. Its attractions eventually included hundreds of stores, restaurants, and an indoor amusement park.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
1999, a total eclipse captivates millions. A total solar eclipse crossed parts of Europe and Middle East and Asia. It was the last total solar eclipse of the 20th century and one of the most widely watched eclipses in history.
Then 2003, NATO assumed leadership of the International Security Assistance Force in Afghanistan, the alliance's first major operation outside Europe or North America.
And then 2014, Robin Williams dies. Beloved actor and comedian Robin Williams died at the age of 63. Known for Mrs. Doubtfire, Good Will Hunting, Dead Poets Society, Aladdin, and Mork and Mindy. His death prompted an enormous outpouring of tribute around the world.
Did you watch Mork and Mindy?
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Nanu, nanu.
Nanu. Yes, you betcha. Okay, there's our Today in History. We are ready to take a break, and when we return, we will have Chrissy Larchez, and she is with Hope Cottages. All this falls under the Boone County Resource Council, and we feature them every month. Someone from that organization, and it's Hope Cottages today.
Okay.
We invite you to stay with us. We'll be back on Around the Table with Dan and Ann shortly.
The Table, streaming live on Facebook and Hometown TV, channel 26.1.
I want to remind our viewers and listeners that if you have not been to Paradise Cream, you are missing out on some delicious ice cream that is not just your basic ice cream. This stuff is the real deal.
It's like the old-fashioned type, with real cream.
It is rich and creamy.
Mm-hmm.
And if you happen to be gluten or dairy intolerant, they have options for you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Go to see Paradise Cream. They have a food truck located across from Pizza Hut. Their hours are Sunday through Thursday, 12 to 8, and Friday and Saturday, 12 to 9. So go get you some Paradise Cream. Okie dokie. In the studio, we have Chrissy Larchez, and Chrissy is with Hope Cottages. And I was telling them earlier that this is all kind of under the heading, too, of the Boone County Resource Council, which helps to feature nonprofit organization. Can you pull her mic closer?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
And anyway, so we have Chrissy Larchez in the studio, and she's been here before, and here she is back to fill us in on how Hope Cottages is going. What are some of the needs? Tell us a little bit about. People may not know what Hope Cottages is at all, so we're going to let you tell them about that.
Well, Hope Cottages is a it's a transitional living program for homeless women with children.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And we get our referrals from Rape Crisis, Sanctuary, and we've become known across the state now as to where we're getting out of county people coming in because there's not enough facilities for women with children.
Right. There may be facilities for women, but not women with children, and that opens up whole new needs.
It sure does.
Okay, and y'all address that.
We do.
And so how do you help them? Do you help them with clothes, a shelter,
what
anything
all?
they need? Or?
Well, and this has been totally volunteer-based.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any paid staff that runs this.
Okay.
We're all volunteers, and we are deeply thankful for our generous community for helping to promote and keep Hope Cottages going. When they come in, sometimes they just come in with a garbage bag full of clothes.
Clothes off their back, probably too, sometimes.
Yep. And a lot of them don't have their high school diploma. They don't have a driver's license. Some of them have never had a driver's license.
Wow.
We get them from scratch. So we help them. Our cottages are the size of an oversized hotel room.
Okay.
So we ask that they don't bring more than just a suitcase per person that's coming in because the space is limited.
Yeah.
Sure.
But we help them get their GED. We help them with job search. We help them with getting their SNAP, all the insurance, all that stuff that these girls just haven't had an opportunity to apply for.
Right.
And so we have programs. We always tell the girls, Eridine and I do all the assessments for.
And she's talking about Eridine Turner.
Yeah.
Okay.
She pretty much runs the show there, and on her free time. She doesn't get paid for that. But I always tell the girls they don't have to like everything we do here, but you got to do everything we do here if you want to stay here.
Right.
Okay.
Well, it's a safe environment for
It is
them. You
safe.
don't know. I mean, you all probably know what their history is, but the lay person does not, and they come from dire straits sometimes,
Yes.
and they have nothing, and they have no education about how to better themselves, and that's where Hope Cottages gives them a place to stay safely with their children, and helps them get, their feet on the ground.
Right. And even their children. Everybody has to go to counseling, including the kids, because the kids have been through some traumatic stuff too.
Right.
You think that kids don't understand, or they are resilient, but they don't forget. They do know that something's wrong. We have graduated families into their own homes and everything, and this one little boy, every time he passes Hope Cottages, he goes, "There's my home."
Aww.
And they haven't been there for over a year, but he still calls Hope Cottage home, because that was the first stability that he'd ever known.
Right.
And so we do have classes. We on Monday nights we have cooking class, which we have a great group of Amish women that come in and teach them how to cook, and some girls don't even know how to peel an onion when they come in.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
They have no skills at all. So we have cooking class on Monday nights. On Tuesday nights, there's a women's AA meeting, because we get a lot of women that have been in drug and alcohol issues. So these are mandatory meetings. Wednesday nights is church night. We don't tell the clients what church to go to, but we ask them that they find a church to go to, because our churches have been very, have helped us a lot.
They've been very supportive.
Very supportive. Yeah. And we can call somebody up and say, "Hey, we need diapers size 5s," and within 30 minutes we have them at the gate.
Yeah.
Now, if they go to a church, then they will need transportation. Do y'all help with that, or does the church itself do it, or how does that work?
We help with transportation, but not with church.
Okay.
We'll call the church, and the church will send somebody out to get them.
Okay.
Most of them don't have a car. Once in a while we'll get somebody that has a vehicle, but they can't transport the other girls.
Right.
They can just transport themselves. On Thursday nights, we have the girls go to Celebrate Recovery. On Friday nights, Narcotics Anonymous women have brought in a meeting to the girls at the cottages, so they get Narcotics Anonymous on Friday nights. Saturday is pretty much a catch up on what you didn't get done this week day.
Well, they have to have some structure.
Right. They have to have their laundry caught up, their chores. Yeah. We have a chores list where somebody's got the outside premises to keep it looking good, water the plants and stuff. Somebody's got the kitchen duty. We have a nice, huge commercial kitchen. And if anybody would like a tour of our facility, they just need to call Hope Cottages and set up.
So it's a group kitchen.
Yes.
Yeah. So everybody, you get to interact with the other girls too.
Right.
I would assume. Yeah.
They do have in their cottage. They do have a microwave, a coffee pot, and a refrigerator, and it's the size of, it's like a little kitchenette. So they can have their meals in their room if they want. But on cooking nights, they eat in the dining room as a family, which
they probably become family.
Yeah, they do.
I'm sure they do. Yeah.
They do.
Yeah.
Wow. So is there a time frame of a length of stay that you offer for them, or how does that work?
We started out thinking we could get this all done in 90 days.
Yeah.
And we were wrong. We're learning as we go.
Sure.
I can't tell you how many times we've amended the handbook and the policies and procedures since we started. But most of them stay around a year.
Okay.
There's some that get out a little sooner. They don't have quite as many needs, or they've gotten on top of what they were trying to accomplish.
Right.
And some of them has taken over a year.
And that's, everybody grows at a different speed for sure.
Yeah.
I brought some numbers to tell you how much we have done. We are in our 7th year.
Okay.
And during the 7th year we've been able to help 65 families.
That's 65 who might have just gone by the wayside.
But that's also, and then there's 136 children.
Wow.
that we
Yeah.
have, because mamas come there with problems and the babies have problems
You
too.
bet. You bet.
So everybody has to go to counseling. So in their week that they're
They-
there, they have to have a counselor.
Do they go off campus for that, or do they?
Oh yeah, they
Okay.
do. And our volunteers, our two biggest needs in volunteer
Uh-huh.
is childcare and transportation.
Okay.
Because, like I said, most of these girls don't have a vehicle. Some don't even have a driver's license. It doesn't matter. But to get them to doctor's appointments, and once they get a job, to drive them to their job.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And child care, so we have child care in the facility so that the moms can do their program.
Right. Sometimes when somebody comes out of something like that, money management is not even a thing they know
We
how
do
to
budgeting.
deal with.
We definitely, Eridine's really on them about budgeting. She helps them with the budgeting
That would
part.
be a class by itself.
It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It is.
Well, if someone is out here listening and doesn't know where they're located, it's in the old St. John's Episcopal
Yes.
Church part of that.
Yes, it's where the old day school used to be.
Okay.
But don't just show up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably not going to let you on the premises.
Yeah. How would somebody? Do you have a waiting list? Do
Yeah,
you,
how to...
We do have
Yeah.
a waiting list.
Okay.
And not everybody, I've probably done, the last 3 assessments I've done, either they didn't like what they heard,
Yeah.
or they just didn't, they
They
They weren't ready.
They
Yeah.
weren't ready. You're right. They
Okay.
weren't ready
All right.
because
They're looking for an out, but they're not ready to
Right.
to
Right.
out.
To commit to it.
They don't want to. They don't want to have to do stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're not a flop house.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, which is fine if they're not going
Sure,
to do.
yeah.
It's fine that they don't
Right.
return our calls or.
Right. You want to help the people that are wanting the help.
And we've had some great success stories too.
Wonderful. I would love
And-
to have a success story come on here. I don't know if that's a thing.
We could probably make that happen.
I'm just
Yeah.
think that would be great.
think it'd be good.
How many units are there
We have 7.
available? 7. Okay.
7. We had 5 for the longest time, and those are smaller units for smaller families. But we were finding that a lot of these ladies have 4 and 5 children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we just didn't have the room, so we have 2 other cottages that we had always intended to make them cottages,
Uh-huh.
but we made 2 more that can accommodate larger
Okay.
families.
Because that does happen, and,
Yeah.
and you want to be able to house those people during this time for
Yeah.
sure.
Do you feel like you need to grow?
We can't grow any further where we're at.
Okay.
I mean, but the need is there probably.
The need is definitely there. Like I said, we have a volunteer list of people that come and help for.
Yeah.
But if anybody wants to help with Hope Cottages, I don't have I've got the number in my purse. I don't know it off
Off the top of
the
your head.
top of my head. But you can come to the gate, and the number's on the gate, and you just call that number, and
Oh.
somebody will come
Oh,
let you
okay.
in.
All right.
Okay. Okay. And you do need volunteers, you
do
said.
need
So how would
volunteers.
you would call that number?
Call that
or-
number because
okay.
we have a volunteer training program.
Okay.
Or,
You're not
and-
going to just get pushed
No.
pushed into something.
No.
You're going to learn how to do it.
Right, and learn our policies and
Mm-hmm.
learn about mandated reporting and the kind of things that.
Well, things that y'all have to, rules you have to follow
Right.
for one.
Right, so, and that's about a 4-hour class,
Okay.
and I don't know when we just had one, so I'm not sure when the next one will
Okay.
be. But
Okay.
if you're interested in that, get a hold of Hope Cottages. I don't think
They have a website too. It's,
Yes,
it's
we-
hopecottagesharrison.org.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm looking for the phone number if my internet will work. But you can get the information off their
Yes.
the internet site at hopecottagesharrison.org.
Is there, well, yeah, it's not wanting to work, is it?
No, it's not one of
So I can't find it either.
Right. Okay, but Chrissy, I want to say thank you for. Go ahead,
I
please.
got the phone number 870-204-5602.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, if this is something that I don't know that appeals to you, or that you feel like you can help give out, give some of yourself to an organization or to people that are desperately in need, then this is a perfect opportunity to do that.
These
Yeah.
girls, sometimes when I take them into the cottage, when they get accepted and we go into their room, they just start crying. They think they've just landed in
Oh,
a
I bet they
castle.
do.
Yeah.
They're like, this is mine.
Yeah.
I can stay here. No,
Yeah.
because it's not a community, where everybody,
It's their own little
it's
place.
their own little
Right.
cottage.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how something so small can mean so much to people that have lost everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we support the fact that people should support Hope Cottages, and we're glad to get the word out again about what Hope Cottages does, and how you can, as a community member, can volunteer. And I want to thank Chrissy for being here this morning and reminding us about it and keeping it in the forefront of our minds. And if this is something that you are particularly
Yeah.
need, then I would encourage you to go and call Hope Cottages and get on their waiting list
Yeah.
for sure. Thank you, Chrissy.
Thank you for
Yeah,
having
thank
me.
you.
We need to take another break, and we'll be back after these messages. Stay with us on Around the Table. I got
Got all
some.
my material. All my stuff's over there. So I have
Here.
nothing to.
I
talk
don't know
about.
what all that is.
No, let me
But
look.
I'm just gonna give you a pile. You know what? I looked up. I looked up some stuff, some weird
Yeah.
stuff. I said, strange to us, normal somewhere else.
Oh boy,
Is what I'm calling this. And
that's
here's
weird.
one of the weird things. This is Denmark. If you're unmarried when you turn 25, friends may cover you with a cinnamon. At 30, the tradition can escalate to pepper. It traces back to traveling spice salesmen who often remained bachelors.
Wow.
Probably because they were throwing
Well,
cinnamon all
yeah.
over people.
Let me rub some cinnamon on
Let
you.
me just do the
Oh my
cinnamon
gosh,
trick for
crazy.
you, darling.
Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
I got another one.
okay.
I'm just going to keep going till you jerk, whatever. Japan. Loudly slurping your ramen, soba, or udon isn't necessarily considered rude in Japan. It's commonly accepted and can signal that you're enjoying your noodle. So next time you slurp, you say, I'm just carrying on this Japanese tradition, and go slurp away. I don't know. Okay.
Have you heard about this Jimothy? Have you heard?
No.
It? You've heard it. You've never heard about Jimothy?
Is that Jim and Timothy put together? What
Yes.
is that? Oh,
Yes, it is. It's,
okay.
It's a raccoon from Seattle.
it's a raccoon.
It's a raccoon, and he's become quite a celebrity on the internet. A raccoon named Jimothy became viral sensation because of a spinal condition. Gives him an unusually short, remarkably round appearance, and when he runs, he doesn't run like a raccoon.
What does he run like?
It looks like a raccoon scrunched up into a ball, and I've
He's
seen
too
this.
fat. Is that what you're
Well,
saying?
I think he has a spinal degenerative
Okay.
disease,
Okay.
and anyway, he's become. There's cameras all over Seattle that pick him up, and then they post, and people are just loving Jimothy. So
Go love Jimothy, I guess.
yeah, and
Is he on Facebook? Does he have his own Jimothy page?
Well, I don't know about that,
Uh,
but he's a little weird. He looks a little weird when he's running around, but the guy is. I think it's a guy. I don't know if it's a female.
boy
I have no idea.
raccoon or a girl raccoon?
Yeah, whatever. But he scurries about and he jumps into trash bins and does his thing and
it doesn't stop him to
doesn't
be
stop him from
deformed
being
in some way.
No, but he looks a little weird. He looks like a creature of his own making, or something that someone would Frankenstein into.
Is he a reject?
Well, I think he's
Not necessarily a
to
reject.
him he's
but-
normal. It's
well,
like most
you know,
people with
yeah,
with issues
Sure.
about themselves. They think I'm normal. You're the one that's weird.
there you go.
Yeah. So
Well,
anyway, look up Jimothy on the internet. See what you can find.
I would absolutely love to run into Jimothy on the street. I think that would be fun. But I guess he's probably not in Harrison, Arkansas.
No, but maybe he'll take a trip here.
Maybe
and
he
see
will.
our little
We'll
rain rabbit.
we'll put him right here in a seat, and we will
Duct
let
tape him to
duct tape him to the seat.
No, we won't.
Y'all aren't going to believe this, but you know what?
What's that?
It is 9:50,
Oh,
and
boy.
it's yet another time for another break.
Okay.
So we'll go do that. Stay with us. We'll be right back to close out the show. Stay with us on Around the
All
Table.
right.
Welcome back to Around the Table, and I want to remind you yet again that Paradise Cream is open, and they open at noon. So go check that out. They are located across from Pizza Hut in a food truck. And on Thursdays, they have a special Stuff Your Stanley or your dupe.
Yeah.
Stuff that sucker full of ice cream. Dan, have you gone and done the suicide yet?
Not yet, but
Okay.
I'm planning on bringing my tumbler and just shoving it up
How
there
big a
and
one
say,
you got?
stuff it.
Can you just bring a bucket and say, could you just stuff this?
I bet you
Write
they could-
Stanley on it or something?
Oh my gosh. I
You know.
bet they've got a price for that too.
Oh, I bet they do. I bet they'll sell you whatever you want, however much you want, for the right price. Okay, Dan. I think Dan has. Let me shut this music down just a bit, and we're going to let Dan show you.
There's Jimothy right there.
Wait a minute. I got to find your camera.
That's Jimothy.
There's the Jimothy.
He's a little.
He's a little shrunken.
He's crunched.
He's crunched.
He's got a bone deficiency or something. But that's Jimothy. He's all over the internet, and you can watch videos of it. I mean, hundreds and hundreds of. Jimothy
Is
is
this
a
on
celeb.
YouTube? Is that what you're on, or what?
Yes. Yeah. All over the place.
Go research little Jimothy on YouTube.
Yeah, there he is running. He's got a weird gait, but he's cool.
Do you have
I like
some
Jimothy.
videos of him running anywhere?
No, but I'm getting T-shirts made if anybody wants one.
Oh, are you?
$40, but I'll
$40?
Yeah.
That sucker better
I
be.
gotta make a profit off
nice-
Jimothy here.
Better
Come
be.
on.
Wait a minute. Well, not the owners of Jimothy think that I get some of those proceeds.
I don't think Jimothy is a SAG or a. He's not
SAG?
on SAG actor.
What is that? What is
I
that?
mean, he's a celebrity. You got to be
Yeah.
a SAG member to
okay.
to get paid.
Maybe not yet.
I don't think.
Maybe he will be.
I'm
Maybe
gonna
he's going to run into the bunny that's out in the weather.
I've already made my killing off that one. I've got a new one here. See, this is my opportunity. This is where I'm going to make the big bucks.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, can you keep us all informed about all the bucks you're making?
Sure. Yeah. I'll
Get right
bring
on
in
that
my
now.
bank account and post it every week.
What do you got over there, Dan? You got something?
Today is August the 11th.
Very good.
Yeah, and it is National Son and Daughter Day, a day to celebrate the unique bond between parents and their children, regardless of the age.
Yeah,
And I love my boys.
you betcha.
I don't have a national son and or daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. National Raspberry Bombay Day recognizes the elegant frozen dessert made of raspberries, cream, and molded ice cream. Molded?
I hope they mean like formed, molded,
I'm sure they
not molded.
Yeah.
And then National Mountain Day. Mm-hmm. Go climb a mountain.
Oh, I love it.
Is that what we're saying?
Hiking, photography, conservation, or simply enjoying the beauty of a mountainous region.
You may want to skip this week
Why
in
is that?
midday because it's going to be really
It's going
hot.
to be a little hot.
But yeah, National 811 Day, held on 8/11 each year. This observance reminds homeowners to call 811 before digging to prevent damage to underground utility lines. You know, when we dug,
Yeah.
we had to
Had to
do all
call
that.
811. And it's a
811.
free call. And, a lot of people go out and put their mailbox up, digging a post, and they'll hit a phone line or some kind of line.
So even
be
to do
careful.
that,
Yeah.
you need to
You
okay.
should.
Okay.
International observances. Girls' Day is today, and International Mountain Day, Japan Mountain Day, Yama no Hai, a national holiday in Japan celebrating the country's mountains and encouraging appreciation for nature and outdoors. I guess the Mountain Day is worldwide.
I guess so.
Yeah.
It's also Play in the Sand Day.
Okay.
You got a sand? Do you have a sandbox?
No, but I've
Maybe you
played
should
in
get
other
one.
people's sandboxes
Have you?
just long enough to.
Get the stuff everywhere?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Presidential Joke Day, inspired by President Ronald
Oh,
Reagan's
yeah.
famous 1984 microphone test joke. This day celebrates the lighter side of presidential history.
And it's also Global Kinetic Sand Day, a playful observance encouraging creativity with kinetic sand, especially for families and children.
All right, folks, that's all for today on Around the Table, and we'll be back tomorrow. So we invite you to come back, starting at 9 o'clock. Be there or be square.
Yeah.